with dreams of life before the stage lights. Some Seattle children and young adults spent their summer vacation enduring endless rehearsal days under the tutelage of thespians Howie and Billy Seago. Deaf Mosaic went backstage to learn more about this innovative program. Seattle Children's Theater is the second largest theater for young audiences in the United States and offers extensive outreach programming, including the Deaf Youth Drama Program, DYDP. This past summer, deaf and hearing student actors spent 8 weeks in training and in rehearsals for Damaged Goods, a collaborative work by Howie Seago and Billy Seago.
Damaged Goods is really a cry for acceptance. Accept us for who we are, respect us, and love us. We have a song in the play called Look Me in the Eye, Accept Me for What I Am. That's true for any child, whether deaf or hearing, so I think it's a very universal theme.
Howie Seago is DYDP's project director and is directing the premiere of Damaged Goods. DYDP's lead teacher, Billy Seago, is the assistant director.
Yes, it can be frustrating. Sometimes you just want to grab them and shake them. You want to, yes. But at the same time, we're working with beginners. We're giving them something, and we have to patiently explain it. And then, within 2 or 3 weeks, we see them grow. That growth makes it all worthwhile. And when you see those eyes shine, and when a student says he can do something, that is worth more than anything.
There were some things that I didn't know before that I just learned. I learned the technique for staging a fight. Not a real fight, but one in the show. I thought that was awesome. I'd never seen it done before.
You have to think fast. You have to really use your mind and be able to know what other actors are thinking so that everything goes smoothly. It requires teamwork and a lot of things.
Why doesn't he do what I tell him?
Directing this team of talent requires special skills that both Howie and Billy Seago have cultivated through the years working with children.
I have my own way of directing. I know and understand how the deaf mind works. I know the struggles with the language. So if I don't understand something, I know the deaf child doesn't understand too. The most important thing for me as a deaf director is that I use their language, American Sign Language, so that they understand.
Basically, we want to provide deaf children with a role model, someone they can look up to who is successful, proving that they can be too. Because I am deaf myself, I am the same as the deaf child, and that's the whole point.
I look up to Mel Gibson and the actor named Arnold Schwartz, you know, the guy with the long name. The deaf actors I look up to are Howie and Billy.
Tell me how to communicate with my own boy?
The most important thing that I've learned from this experience comes from having a deaf director. I've learned a lot from a deaf director. That's because when I'm working with a hearing director, he is unaware of how the signs must be seen on the stage. The deaf director told me when he couldn't see my signs.
I'd been out of contact sort of with the theater, and when this play came up, they gave me a call and asked me if I'd be interested in auditioning. And I said, I'm 22 years old. Am I a little old? And they said, no, come and audition. And so I did, and I was intrigued. I was really intrigued by the prospect of working with a group of deaf actors and a deaf director. So I auditioned and I made it.
Billy and Howie call themselves tag team directors, taking over for each other when the situation calls for it. They really do think alike and have a shared passion for the future of their student actors and for the Deaf Youth Drama Program.
Many deaf actors out there are focused on themselves and getting what they want in their work. That is okay, but how did they get to the point where they are? It's because others made a way for them. So, we have to do the same and make a path for those behind us. It has to come from our hearts. That is something I very strongly believe in.
We will become independent from Seattle Children's Theater someday. That will happen because we are expanding, and there is a high demand from children and parents for this kind of experience. SCT has been overwhelmed by the demand, so we will become independent in the future.